Barney Miller wasn't your average cop show, it was a career-making sitcom for its cast, many of whom have since passed away with an impressive legacy behind them. Airing on ABC from 1975 to 1982, the beloved sitcom followed the daily grind of detectives at a New York City precinct, where quirky personalities, dry wit, and slice-of-life scenarios took center stage over car chases or high-octane action. Anchored by Hal Linden as the unflappable Captain Barney Miller, the series earned praise for its thoughtful humor, progressive themes, and a cast of unforgettable characters. Whether it was the book-loving Harris, the gruff Fish, or the deadpan Yemena, every detective had a distinct voice that helped the show remain a cult favorite decades after it wrapped. However, while the 1970s sitcom Barney Miller continues to live on through reruns and streaming, many of its iconic cast members have sadly passed away. The real-life loss of these talented actors adds an emotional layer to every rewatch. From mainstays to memorable guest stars, the show's ensemble helped define a generation of TV comedy. Many stars who brought life to the 12th Precinct have passed away over the years, and the Barney Miller cast members who've passed away include some legends of both the big and small screens. Linda Lavin played Janice Wentworth on Barney Miller. Linda Lavin behind the scenes of Barney Miller. Character: before leading the likes of Alice and stealing scenes in The Good Wife, Linda Lavin appeared on Barney Miller as Detective Janice Wentworth, one of the first female officers to join the 12th Precinct. Intelligent, driven, and always quick with a comeback, Janice was introduced during the show's second season and brought a fresh dynamic to the largely male lineup. Although her time on the series was brief, Lavin's portrayal made a memorable impact and paved the way for more nuanced female characters in workplace comedies. Actor: almost 50 years after her final Barney Miller appearance, Linda Lavin passed away on December 29, 2024, at the age of 87. Born on October 15, 1937, she enjoyed a long and successful career on both stage and screen. After Barney Miller, she became a household name thanks to her starring role in Alice, which ran from 1976 to 1985. Lavin also appeared in shows like The Good Wife and 9JKL, and earned multiple Tony Award nominations for her work on Broadway. Her death marked the loss of a true television pioneer. Gregory Sierra played Chano on Barney Miller. Gregory Sierra in Barney Miller. Character: Gregory Sierra brought passion and humor to his role in Barney Miller as Detective Sergeant Chano Amenguel, one of the original members of the 12th Precinct. Known for his fiery temper and heartfelt monologues, Chano was a standout during the show's first 2 seasons. He often balanced comic relief with poignant commentary, especially in scenes that addressed racism, poverty, and social justice, subjects close to Sierra's heart. Actor: Gregory Sierra died in January 2021 at the age of 83 due to prolonged stomach and liver cancer. He was born on January 25, 1937, and had a prolific acting career that spanned decades. Beyond Barney Miller, fans will remember him for his roles in Sanford and Son, Miami Vice, and the cult classic film The Towering Inferno. Sierra's presence on screen was always electric, and he brought depth to every role he touched. Don Calfer played various criminals on Barney Miller. Don Calfer in Barney Miller. Actor: a legendary character actor outside of his time on Barney Miller, Don Calfer passed away in December 2016 at the age of 76. Born on April 3, 1939, he's best known for playing the hilariously unhinged corpse collector in The Return of the Living Dead. He also had roles in Weekend at Bernie's, Chopper Chicks in Zombietown, and countless television guest spots. His career was full of quirky, unforgettable performances that cemented his cult status. A character: though he wasn't part of the main cast, Don Calfer made several memorable guest appearances on Barney Miller, typically playing oddball criminals brought into the precinct for processing. Whether he was portraying an eccentric con man or a twitchy petty thief, Calfer's characters always managed to steal the scene, giving fans a laugh with his unique brand of nervous energy. Ron Glass played Ronald Harris on Barney Miller. Ron Glass in Barney Miller. Character: Ron Glass starred in Barney Miller as Detective Ron Harris, a suave, sophisticated officer with a passion for literature and fashion. Harris was often found typing away on his novel while manning the precinct, and his dry wit became one of the show's comedic high points. Glass's performance added intellectual charm to the show, and his chemistry with the ensemble cast was undeniable. Actor: a mere 4 years after his final role in the 2012 movie Strange Fame, Ron Glass died in November 2016 at the age of 71 from respiratory failure. Born on July 10, 1945, he went on to become a fan favorite in the sci-fi world thanks to his role as Shepard Book in Firefly and its film continuation, Serenity. His acting range, spanning sitcoms, dramas, and science fiction, made him a beloved figure across multiple genres. Doris Roberts played various characters on Barney Miller. Doris Roberts in Barney Miller. Character: before she was Marie Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond, which most viewers now know her for, Doris Roberts guest-starred in several roles on Barney Miller. She typically portrayed offbeat characters, ranging from cranky witnesses to frustrated citizens, always adding layers of charm, chaos, or comic timing to the episodes she appeared in. Actor: born on November 4, 1925, Doris Roberts' career spanned 6 decades and included roles in Remington Steele, Angie, and films like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. She earned 5 Emmy Awards for her work and was revered for her impeccable timing and emotional depth. A true legend of the screen, Doris Roberts passed away in April 2016 at the age of 90 from a stroke. Abe Vigoda played Philip K. Fish on Barney Miller. Abe Vigoda in Barney Miller. Character: no one played world-weary quite like Abe Vigoda, who portrayed Detective Phil Fish on Barney Miller. Fish's constant complaints about his health, his age, and life in general became running gags on the show. Despite his gruff demeanor, Fish was a fan favorite, even earning his own spin-off series. Fish actor, a true staple of the Barney Miller cast and a renowned presence in his own right, Abe Vigoda died on the 26th of January, 2016 at the remarkable age of 94. Born on February 24, 1921, he also left his mark on cinema as Sal Tessio in The Godfather. Vigoda's droopy-eyed face and deadpan delivery made him a legend in both comedy and drama. His "is he or isn't he" alive internet memes kept him in the pop culture conversation well into his 80s. Richard Libertini played various characters on Barney Miller. Richard Libertini in Barney Miller. Character: Richard Libertini was one of Barney Miller's most versatile guest stars, playing a variety of oddball characters throughout the series. Whether portraying an eccentric philosopher, a delusional guru, or a confused suspect, Libertini always managed to make a lasting impression with his wildly expressive performances and offbeat humor.